It was a full minibus.
Yeah, a full minibus. That's totally different.
Yeah.
Hoping Spurs move to MK, their own stadium plans fall through and they oust the franchise in a game of ultimate squatters.
I know someone talked about ultimate squatters, anyway. MK Dons beating Sheffield Wednesday. What is this sorcery? Squeaky bleeping franchise bleeps.
Sorcery, that's good, I like. AFC Kingston at 1889. Nil MK Dons, franchise scum, hostile takeover, anti-community lacking in basic morals.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look for bitter little franchise fans still trying to claim their Wimbledon. Wait, no, let's not. Who the bleep are MK... dots?
If there was symmetry in the world, tomorrow MK franchise would fold in a mess of financial mismanagement. # bring the Dons home.
Bleep off, MK. Shove that up your franchise, bleeps, you bleeps.
I was tempted to go, but their thought of giving 1p to that club that shouldn't exist proved my stumbling block.
I begrudge everything about MK Dons.
How long are they going to remain in Milton Keynes? This is the rebirth club side that beat Liverpool in an FA Cup final, isn't it? It's absurd having them where they are when their rightful home is South West London.
I went to MK, but with a heavy heart. Hopeful of them. They killed off previous MK City as well as stealing Wimbledon's club from them.
I'm never going to buy a ticket to see the franchise. Hope they get relegated.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
It's not. Okay, just a few things we decided not to proceed with this week. We were going to make the same joke about not being able to do a goal of the month, but we had to cancel that when he actually went and scored some. We were going to do a piece about crap reasons for getting thrown out of the ground, but decided we might get a kick in from the youth if we took the liquor too much, so decided to be cowardly and drop it. And we were also going to do a carefully constructed 12 Days of Christmas, but we couldn't agree a clean version of the broadcast, so decided to pull it until next year.
Natasha's Noise, Fridays at 6 on Seclo Sounds. The only place to get the latest YouTube news and gossip. Tune in for an hour of chat and euphony that you won't want to miss. So remember, Natasha's Noise here on Seclo Sounds, Fridays at 6.
That sounds damn sinister there, if I may say so.
To that. I hope she's in this Friday.
Yeah, definitely. That's Christmas Day, isn't it?
Christmas Day.
That would be the way to celebrate a sinister Christmas Day.
I am not watching Doctor Who. I'm going to listen to some women going...
Yeah.
I tell you what, let's come in here and slag fellow presenters.
Yes, they're only going to...
Oh, hang on, is that some kind of a message?
I think that was a message on my my iPad technology.
Oh.
But I think it's telling me that, yes, 3 new listings on eBay that match electric viola.
Oh, right. Well.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
And a text from my daughter. Text from my daughter that says, "Yeah, just wondering."
No, right.
Probably means something, but
yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, right, matches. Let's pick out another couple here.
Okay.
Yeah, we played Sheffield Wednesday.
We did.
What was remarkable or notable about the match against Sheffield Wednesday?
Well, we didn't lose.
We didn't lose. What else did we do?
We won.
We won. We won a game of football.
That's great, actually.
It's been some time since we... That's not it. That's still not it. That's the one. Yes. Yeah. It's been some time since we won a game of football. And what would you say about the game?
I would say we won it 2-1.
2-1, was that what it was? Who got our goals?
Bodes.
Yes.
And Mickey Naynard.
Mickey Naynard, he did actually, yes, didn't he?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember anything about any of it.
Bodich's goal was quite a good one. I think he was on the edge of the box, wasn't he?
Was that very early on?
Yeah, it was really early.
Yeah.
And then they scored just before half-time.
Yeah.
Everyone went to the bar and went, boo, they've scored
boo,
just after half-time.
Boo in the bar.
And then we came out and I think we scored another one and won. I think for the last... I think for about the last 5 minutes we were really hanging on.
Maybe clinging on a bit, yeah.
But we won, they lost, so bad.
And I think we really deserved it as well.
We did deserve it, yeah.
And I think
I've got nothing against them. I think they're all right.
No, I've always liked them as a club.
And I remember when they were in League One and they were neck and neck with those other idiots from Sheffield.
The other, yes.
Remember we beat
the Blady
them,
ones.
They put up on their scoreboard that we'd scored.
That's right, yeah.
So I kind of like them. But I'm still glad we beat them.
Yes, I mean, I think we needed a win. We needed goals. We needed to go ahead and concede and then go ahead again. There were so many different bits that we needed to do properly, and we did it, and it was really quite strong.
Things are certainly turning around in the last couple of games. 3 3 games are, right?
Yeah, parts of it are, certainly.
Yeah.
Quite how much, it's difficult to
Parts
say.
where we let the goals in, that's still work to be done there, I've got to be honest. But
Well, should we move on and talk about
let's move on to Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest? Well, just a question, why don't they like being called Notts Forest? They really don't like
Don't
that.
they? I wish I'd known in the day.
Yeah, as far as I'm
more of
aware,
it.
at least they don't like being called Notts Forest. If anyone knows why, please tell us.
Well, I'll remember when they come next back, the reverse fixture, I shall be calling them Notts Forest to the face.
I've just had a Facebook message from Blair that says, "Love you, Merry Christmas." She's very sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, he won't be listening.
They don't listen, no, obviously.
Yes, so Forest. We don't know why they don't like being called Notts Forest.
don't.
What will we say about Forest?
It was a fantastic day.
It was a great day, ruined by some of the football.
having to go to the football,
Yeah.
to be quite honest.
We had we went on the minibus from
cracking day.
10 o'clock
We did.
till our pub stop.
Or 10:30 if you're
10:30, yeah, because of
Dawn and Clark.
Dawn and Clarkey, yeah. See, it's great. We get to slag people off for their timekeeping on a radio show.
Yeah, it's great.
In terms of the game itself, we were 1 down in 1 minute and 9 seconds, I think,
Yeah.
which wasn't good.
Then we were 2-0 down.
We were 2-0 down in 16 minutes.
Yeah.
The first goal kind of felt like a mix of
It was
bad
just-
defending
yeah.
and good attacking.
It looked like we weren't really ready. I know that might sound a bit weird, but
Yeah.
as if we were just.
Well, the game hadn't been
finding
on for
our
long.
feet,
What were they doing shooting that early?
Shooting that early.
But the second goal was possibly the worst defending I've ever seen us do.
The defending was
Louis
poor.
was very, very poor
yeah.
for it. The guy should never have muscled him out of it. But then he scored the ball. He scored the goal from lying on the ground as everyone just stared and watched him.
It was a good goal.
Stared and watched him, looked at him, stared at.
And said, "Why
Yeah.
have you done that, mate?
Yeah,
Boo to you."
it felt like another one where, really, do you know, we had 64% possession in that game.
It felt after. I know this is going to sound really stupid, but if you were there, you'll know what I mean. After 2 minutes, I just thought, oh no, this is just going to go really badly again. All the good work's been undone.
Yeah.
But it didn't, because I reckon for the second half we were like a cheap suit.
Yeah, we were.
We were.
And we got heavier and heavier on them towards the end.
We
and
got one of those penalties.
we did get one of those penalties. And who took that said penalty?
Mickey Naynard.
Mickey Naynard. And did Mickey Naynard score that
No, he
penalty?
did not.
He didn't. No, okay. What did he just miss the target, or was it
I
saved?
think he saved it.
I think it was saved,
I can
yeah.
genuinely remember saying to, Kaiser, who I was stood beside it, I
You were.
can remember saying he's going to miss this because
Yeah.
his whole body language. And let's be honest, I was refreshed with alcohol, but I can distinctly remember saying, "Oh, yeah, he didn't look like he's going to score this." I can, it just. I was unfortunately for me proved to be correct.
And the penalty was won by Mr. Josh Murphy.
It was Murph Zach Oldham.
Within about 2 minutes of the said missed penalty, probably even a minute and a half of
Yep.
said missed penalty, Mr. Murphy did teamed up, paired up.
He did.
Played very well with Louis,
He did.
whatever the word you use, and managed to score a goal.
He scored one of those goals.
A
Yeah.
very good goal, I
It was
thought.
a good goal. Yeah.
Yeah. And to be fair, from that point onwards, we were just chucking everything at them.
Kitchen sinks.
Yeah.
Left, right, and centre.
Balls flying in from
They
the
were.
right-hand
Oh,
side.
it was great.
No one getting on the end of them.
It was really genuinely, we were. How on earth. I'm going to sound a bit like Robo here, but how on earth we didn't win that, I'm still perplexed because we were by far away the better team. And as anyone that knows me will attest to, if I say we were the better team, I genuinely mean that, because normally I say we're rubbish all the time, but we were great. Just a shame we didn't win, really.
Yeah, I
think we
should point out
deserved to win, but
you
we
were very, very drunk.
I
Kaiser
was,
turned
yeah.
out on the way out and said, "I can't believe how good Gallagher was."
Yeah.
And I just said, "You are drunk," because he wasn't.
Was he? Did he play? I can't even remember. I
only
just
for the
picked
last-
a random name out of mid-air.
Last 10 minutes or so.
It was a great day. That was another one of Dan's good ideas. That.
It was Dan.
Dan, two good ideas.
Two
in
good
one.
ideas, Dan, we call him.
That's what I call him.
I never worked out why that was
That's
until
him
now.
done now. With good
Okay.
ideas.
Listen, we need to do a couple of things. You need to get yourself ready
I do.
for our outro song. While
Okay.
you're doing that, I'm just going to very quickly run through a few texts that we've got coming in. In fact, I'm going to do this just in. This just in. Following a data leak at the North Pole, Don's boss Carl Robbo Robinson today held a press conference to allay fears that have been stirred up by the gutter press. While acknowledging that the majority of the squad were indeed on the naughty list, Robbo explained that they'd actually been good for large percentages of the time and that they should therefore be considered as being nice for accounting purposes. More on this once we've looked up our own names on said list. Just a few texts also. Joe from Emerson Valley says, come to bed. Big Jim's texted in to say, come on you dons. One of the many trolls currently inhabiting the concrete roundabout has texted in to say something remarkably generic, but that sounds convincing the first few times you read it. Philip has sent us a text entirely in capital letters, but that seems to be asking us to keep the noise down. And Peter from MK1 says, Happy Christmas, one and all. And in the spirit of Happy Christmas, we're going to ask the Dukes of Uke, you may recognise the voice somewhere down the line, we're going to ask the Dukes of Uke to play us out. And the floor is yours whenever you are ready.
Are you hanging up a stocking on your wall? It's the time that every Santa has a ball. Does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Do a ton upon his sleigh? Do his fairies keep him sober for the day? So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Are you waiting for the family to arrive? Are you sure you got the room to spare inside? Does your granny always tell you that the old songs are the best? Then she's up and rock and rollin' with the rest. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. What will your daddy do when he sees your mama kissing Santa Claus? Are you hanging up a stocking on your wall? Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall? Do you ride on down the hillside on a buggy you have made? When you land upon your head and you've been slayed. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. It's Christmas! Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Thank you, and a Merry Christmas from everyone at the MooCamp Radio Show.
A Merry Christmas, one and all. We'll be back. We will be back next week for our Getting Ready for New Year show. Between now and then, we've got 2 games. We will be playing the boys of Cardiff.
The Bluebirds.
The Bluebirds, you call them. Are they not red these days? The red Bluebirds.
Back to blue now.
Back to blue.
Yeah,
okay.
back to blue.
The Bluebirds of Cardiff and the Bluebirds of Birmingham. There'll be Bluebirds over the Birmingham and Cardiff. Yeah, we've got 2
Birmingham
games.
tickets are £20.
That's very good. That's very
good.
cheap.
That's why I'm going.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, are you going to do Cardiff as well, presumably?
Yes, obviously.
Because it's at home,
yes,
yeah.
it is, yeah.
Okay, well, I will see you there, and I hope we'll see all of you there as well. Have a fantastic Christmas, and we'll talk to you all in next show.
MK Pulse
Bye.
proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture, and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus, news, views, and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse, and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.